the level which is just beneath us would be the Jerusalem of 100 years after Jesus Christ, of the year 135. What was the period of this figure? This was the time when Hadrian, this Roman emperor, came and defeated the second revolt of the Jews against the Romans in the year 132. That second revolt, headed by someone's name, Bar Kokhba, the son of the stars, who considered himself the Messiah, and he convinced some of the resistance to fight the second time against the Romans. And indeed, this was the catastrophic results for the Jews in Jerusalem, because they were banned from staying in Jerusalem, and they were obliged to live in Galilee, and no more synagogues would be allowed to be built in the area of Jerusalem, but in the Galilee. So Hadrian will take some measurements to change the look of the city. First, he will call it Aelia Capitolina. Aelia Capitolina. This is in honor of the God's capital of Rome. And he will build Jerusalem according to the Roman style, which is to say, Decumanus, the northern, southern street. This is the Roman style, and the east-west, Decumanus. Exceptionally, for Jerusalem, we had two carters. One that is going straight from the Damascus Gate down to Zion's Gate. And we have another one that will join us. We are around this area, somewhere here we are staying. This is the second Decumanus, the capital. So the Romans used to build cities like this, with two axes, one like this, one like this. And they will, of course, build the Roman city with all the means of bathhouses and so on. This is not our business. But Hadrian came and took the pavement, all the stones that were used before, to build his city. So the Antonia Fortress, that huge fortress that used to exist, let me see if I have. The Antonia Fortress was the building just facing the place where we have done the Mass. It was a huge military garrison. It was here. And Hadrian took the pavement of the city, of the fortress, and built Jerusalem. And when you go down, we will show you huge pavement that were part of the Antonia Fortress. For the sisters who run the place, we call them the Sisters of Zion, a congregation that was founded in the 19th century by two brothers who were Christians but converted from Judaism. They used to live in Strasbourg in France, Marie-Alphonse and Theodore Ratisbonne, who converted into Christianity and came to Jerusalem and built a convent with a congregation whose goal is to work on the closeness between Jews and Christians. This was the purpose of this congregation. And when they excavated the site, they studied the pavement and they said, wow, we have the most important treasure, because we have here the Antonia Fortress building, based on the fact that the pavement are that old, and the pavement included this famous stone, the stone of the game of the days, the game of the kings. The soldiers, while arresting Jesus, passed the time insulting him and walking and just playing a special game called a dice game to the god Saturn, which was played more intensely during the feast, this feast. The players took a different identity. Slaves were considered free men. During the game, a prisoner condemned to death was chosen to be king for the day. He could be whatever he wanted for that day, but at sundown, he would be killed. This was the game. And this was a famous stone. A double square represents dice, and the soldiers would put markers into the square. The large circle represents a crown. B represents king in Greek. The scorpion, symbol of the Roman legion. King in Greek. You will see the stone now. I will show you. Based on this pavement, they said, well, this is the Antonia fortress. We have all the evidences. Old stones, large stones, everything fits. But when we, in the mid of the 20th century, archaeologists discovered another floor beneath the one beneath us. What did they find? What did they find? They found a pool called Struthian Pool. Here. This means if they have discovered a pool, in the past they were talking of that pool. This means the Antonian fortress could not be here. Otherwise, why would we have a pool here? A fortress would not be built over a source of water. So they have concluded by saying that Hadrian took the pavement, the Antonian fortress, to build a roof, an arcade, an arched roof over the pool itself. So the sister said, it doesn't matter. But we have the pavement of the Antonian fortress here. So maybe Jesus was standing on one of these pavements. This is the idea of bringing you here to see first Jerusalem of the time of Hadrian, with the arches. He built it outside. You'll see arches outside. Those were arches of Jerusalem built by Hadrian. And we will go another floor down, and you will see this Struthian pool that date back in the 1st century. So this is Jerusalem. Jerusalem at the time of Jesus was bigger than today. Our walls of today traces like this. This morning we took the bus and we came close to the pool of Siloam. Here it is. The bus was driving along this road. Remember? We came like this and we passed by the road. So we were passing this morning with the bus through the area where the walls of Jerusalem used to exist at the time of Jesus. This section was part of the city of Jerusalem. 50,000 people used to live at the time of Jesus in Jerusalem, against 30,000. I'm mentioning the areas beyond the walls, the ramparts. So there's the Temple Mount area, as important as it was, and the Mount of Olives here, the sheep pool, see, the pool of Bethesda. Israel Pool is the place where the Muslim cemetery was located, which is called the Cemetery of Mercy, when we stopped at the entrance. So, Jerusalem had 3 walls, one built by Herod the Great and one built by his grandson. When this area, besides this one, there was in this place the Golgotha. The Golgotha was here. Where is here? When the second temple, when the third wall was built, they emptied all the tombs where people were buried and included the church, the location of the church of the Holy Sepulchre inside Jerusalem. But at the time of Jesus, it was really outside. It was outside Jerusalem. So I wanted just to have an idea about how big Jerusalem was and about the time of Hadrian and how he built the city of Jerusalem. And you can go as deep as the first century in a few seconds. You will see the pavement of the Antonia fortress just beneath us. And but before we'll go and see the Struthian pool that dates back to the time of Herod, since always it was here. Just remember that Hadrian came and built over the pool the arched pavement that you see, that were part of the pavement of the city of Jerusalem of the 2nd century.
I wanted to stay together, don't be distracted until we reach the Church of the Holy Sepulchre. Because there will be so many temptations. You will be in the old city, everybody will like, oh, where you come from? Hello. Okay? Be just aware of that. And we will be stopping at stations along the way.
Hello, it's me. It's me.
Forgive us our trespasses, as we forgive those who trespass against us. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. Praise the Lord is with thee. Blessed art thou amongst women, and blessed is the fruit of thy womb, Jesus. Holy Mary, Mother of God, pray for us sinners, now and at the hour of our death. Amen. Glory be to the Father, and to the Son, and to the Holy Spirit, as it was in the beginning, is now, and ever shall be, world without end. Amen. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our trespasses, as we forgive those who trespass against us. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. Hail Mary, full of grace, the Lord is with thee. Blessed art thou among women, and blessed is the fruit of thy womb, Jesus. Holy Mary, Mother of God, pray for us sinners, now and at the hour of our death. Amen. Glory be to the Father, and to the Son, and to the Holy Spirit, as it was in the beginning,
Our Father, who
art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our trespasses, as we forgive those who trespass against us. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil.
Hail Mary,
Full of grace, the Lord is with thee. Blessed art thou amongst women, and blessed is the fruit of thy womb, Jesus. Holy Mary, Mother of God, pray for us sinners, now and at the hour of our death. Amen. Glory be to the Father, and to the Son, and to the Holy Spirit, as it was in the beginning, is now, and ever shall be, world without end. Amen.
Mientras se ríen y la rata no tiene.
Nixmat بس عشان نهبلها
يلا يا ما وراي شفتم سنتك زلح
لا يا زلمه
Ay, Padre Santo. Véntase por aquí. Venga, me tengo que meter. Cuidadito aquí, vamos a ver aquí.
yo voy a la izquierda.
as we forgive those who trespass against us. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. Hail Mary, full of grace, the Lord is with thee. Blessed art thou amongst women, and blessed is the fruit of thy womb, Jesus. Holy Mary, Mother of God, pray for us sinners, now and at the hour of our death. Amen. Glory be to the Father, and to the Son, and the Holy Spirit, as it was in the beginning, is now, and ever shall be, world without end.
So this is the Coptic Orthodox Church, one of the main Orthodox churches in the Holy Land, and one of the churches who have rites inside the Church of the Holy Sepulchre. When passing, look at the right hand side, you will see some of the images that you may have seen when the Islamic State, Daesh, had decapitated one day 21 Christian Copts from Libya. They belong to this church. And the Coptic Orthodox Church is mainly based in Egypt. And in Egypt, this is the Christians there have an important position. They number 20 million out of the 90 million people who live in Egypt. In this country, we have like maybe 500 to 600 people living here from the community reserve that date back to the time of Saint Herodes. So we turn to the left, and we will be on the roof of the Church of the Holy Sepulchre. So we can say another prayer, remembering the 5 last stations. Because the 5 last stations took place inside the Church of the Holy Sepulchre. When Jesus was stripped out of his garments, Jesus nailed on the cross, Jesus dies on the cross, Jesus laid on the ground, and then buried into the tomb, which is empty today.
What is the name of Golgotha?
The Golgotha. That was built by Queen Helen. Her basilica was destroyed by the ruler whose name was Al-Hakim, the governor under the name of God, in the year 1009. he regretted what he has done 20 years later, but it was too late. So the Crusaders, when they came to Jerusalem, they put 50 years to rebuild the current Basilica of the Holy Sepulchre. The Christians call it the Church of the Resurrection. So we may say a prayer.
Perhaps we say we are already combining four, 5 stations, because inside the church it will be mainly private prayers. So before we pray the customary prayers, we'll just sing one verse of that song that we sung earlier. Were you there when they crucified my Lord? Were you there when they crucified my Lord? Oh, sometimes it causes me to tremble, tremble, tremble. Were you there when they crucified my Lord? Our Father, who art in heaven,
Hallowed be thy name, thy kingdom come, thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread,
and forgive us our trespasses,
as we forgive those who trespass against us. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. Hail Mary, full of grace, the Lord is with thee. Blessed art thou amongst women, and blessed is the fruit of thy womb, Jesus. Holy Mary, Mother of God, pray for us sinners, now and at the hour of our death. Amen. Glory be to the Father, and to the Son, and to the Holy Spirit, as it was in the beginning, is now, and ever shall be, world without end.
It's our Father. This is the roof. This is beneath us. Actually, we came to the Ethiopian church, and we will enter through the chapels, one here and one beneath us, and we will be facing the entrance of the church of the Holy Sepulchre. Just we know that we have done the 5 last stations on the roof of the church of the Holy Sepulchre. Because of the layout of the church, because the status quo, you cannot sing in front of the church and inside the church. Only in the Catholic section inside the church. So that's why we end the way it was here. Then we go inside and show you some of the things.